Hello YouTube. We're not too far from the Days Creek store. I've been here before. This is the road at dead ends right here. I think that I should have took the other road. I've actually been here before though. Been a long time. 10 years at least probably. But this place is familiar. It says end of county maintenance and then private property right there. There's been a lot of debris on the road. They must have had a heck of a windstorm up here. So anyway, it's pretty up here. Thought I'd go ahead and do a little vlog. Head back. I think I'll take the other road. I thought he told me to go this way, but maybe he didn't. Unless maybe I'm supposed to turn up this way. But I'm pretty sure the other way goes up by South Umpqua Falls. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was trying to get over to Copeland Creek on 138. Do I go this way or go up? You know where French Junction is and Rhododendron Rim? Come out on Diamond Lake Highway.
Right. If you take this way, it'll put you out on Little River. And it's gravel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to take gravel. I think I need to go up by South Umpqua Falls.
Yeah, I was trying to think of which one. Copeland Creek.
Copeland Creek comes out near Eagle Rock on 138.
Yeah.
You know where that is?
Yeah.
You know where Copeland Creek is?
Yeah, I know.
So if you go up, if you're coming from this way, you go up Rhododendron Rim, and if you take a left, it'll take you towards Hemlock Lake.
Right.
And if you go straight down, it'll drop you into Copeland Creek.
Going right around Lookout Mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Been a long time. If you make a wrong up there on the top of the ridge, because it's almost all paved that way.
Yeah, there's just very little gravel. Couple of miles.
Right. I've come out on Apple Creek that way too, up by Dry Creek store.
Okay.
From there, and I was in a little Toyota Corolla, so it was mostly paved.
So I need to go back here and go that way.
Yeah, you can just go back to the highway and go all the way up past Milo.
Right, right.
And then at the ranger station.
So I've been from there over this way, but I've never been this way over that way.
Right. And it's been so long for me. You know, we used to do it all the time when gas was cheaper and younger.
I used to do a lot of driving around too. Well, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He said this will come out Little River. I don't want to come out Little River. So anyway, those people were nice. I don't know where they're going. But it's pretty up here. It's a nice day to go for a ride as long as I don't get poured on. We're expecting a thunderstorm. It's windy. You can see it's windy, and they were calling for thunderstorms in Roseburg. And they had a bad storm I heard on the radio last night in Medford last night. So I think I just go up by South Umpqua Falls and just stay on the main road, and I'm sure that's the right way. So we'll give it a go. I got nowhere to go and all day to get there. But I at least want to be on a main highway before it gets dark. Well, if it's dark, it's going to be 9 o'clock. I got to work tomorrow, so I need to be home by around dark. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's all blue and sunny over here, and back this way, the Cascades are behind me. We're kind of heading west right now. I did bring a compass with me, but it's in my saddlebag. But we're either heading west or southwest right now. You know, I had this motor, thought that was a snake for a minute. You know, I had the valves timing changed on this bike, and it gave me more top end power, and my mechanic didn't want to do it anymore, didn't want to retard the exhaust valve timing anymore because he was afraid I would lose too much bottom end power. So I think he did it about right, because I've been able to cruise at like 50 miles an hour in high gear, and the engine feels like it's pulling fine. It's not hard for it to pull. It's got enough low end power still, and probably get really good mileage going. I'm only turning 2,500 RPM, a little over that right now. This bike's great for backway highways, but freeway, it's just not quite. If you want to go many miles on the freeway, this just isn't the bike for it. But highways, this bike's great. Deer crossing. So I noticed when I was driving up this road in the shade, the road was wet, and where the sun was hitting, it was dry. So it's rained here. Maybe it's a good thing I got up here late. I was planning on, of course I wasn't planning on coming up here today. I was planning on going to Grants Pass today, but I got such a late start, I thought, well, I'll just do this instead. But yeah, I wanted to mow my lawn this morning, and then I wanted to change the oil in my lawnmower, and then I had to go buy a oil filter for my lawnmower, and then I had to get packed up and ready to go, and it just seemed like it took me forever. I didn't get to Canyonville till about 3 o'clock, and it's after 4 right now, 4:06. But yeah, I love this bike for this kind of riding. It's awesome. Pretty comfortable, it's flickable, it's just gravel roads. I don't particularly like riding on gravel roads with it. I think a V-Strom, a Suzuki V-Strom, or a Versys, Kawasaki Versys would be a really good bike. That way I could hit these gravel, you know, do some, there's a lot of places I could go if I could go on gravel. And these bridges are steel here too. You wouldn't want to be, you don't want to hit your brakes or be turning on these bridges. Especially if they got water on them. It'd be slicker than shit. So if you ever have to go across a steel bridge or anything, stay straight. Don't give it any brakes or any gas. Just kind of a constant speed across there, and that's your best odds for not sliding on that road. Don't panic and hit your brakes. Boy, that's the worst thing you can do. Here's another one. See, right in the corner. So I'll straighten up. Just go across it. No problem. Get a little water on there. See, I was under 2,500 RPM right there, and I just barely gave it a little bit of gas, and it pulled right out of it. So it's got plenty of bottom end power still. For what I need. I'd say the worst thing about this bike is when you start riding it hard, start revving it vibrates pretty bad. Get about the higher RPM you get, the worse the vibrations are in the handlebars. I don't like that, but it doesn't hurt anything. This engine, I think, has one counterbalancer, and they should have put two in it. I think that's what I read. But if you just ride it like this, it's pretty smooth. And if you have to get on it or really need to get on it, it's there, the power's there. It's just not real comfortable. That's what the main reason it's not a good freeway bike. Okay, we're back at the store now, and I'm gonna start another vid. There's a deer right there, a Days Creek deer. Well, I'm pretty sure he told me to go this way, but I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's amazing how even these local people don't even know how to tell you to get somewhere. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna cut you off for now and start you back up.